All right, everybody, what is going on? So the Milwaukee Bucks Kyle Kuzma traded for Kyle Kuzma and exchange and they got Patrick Baldwin Jr. and another draft pick. In exchange, they traded out Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, and a future draft pick. Wow, this is something interesting. I feel like this is not a terrible move for both teams. For the Washington Wizards, they're at least like they're in rebuild mode, so like I don't know if they'll be like I don't know based on how the fact that like Chris Middleton just got traded there and pending them clearing out the physicals, I don't know if they can trade them like by tomorrow. But if that's the case or not, like he'll be on there for the remaining of the season and then probably gets traded later in the off season, so he can probably build up his value that way. But even still, I think this is not a terrible trade for both teams. Like for Kyle Kuzma, like he has been on the Wizards for like the past 4 years, and like yes, he has won a title, but like he's not a great defender, and like the Bucks defense has a little bit been slipping down. So I'm not saying that he won't do good, good in there. I'm sure he'll be a good fit. It's just that defense is not something he like plays as much. So it's like I'm not sure how it will work. I think it won't be bad for them. The thing, at least that the Bucks got with this, is that they were able to at least get off the second apron, which is something that they were on, considering they were paying Giannis Antetokounmpo, Damian Lillard, and Chris Middleton tons of money. And like with if a team's on the second apron for like a few years, they can be penalized severely. So like that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to get off his contract because Chris Middleton was making around $30 million plus a year. So like they wanted to get off of that. And like plus it expires, I believe, next year or the year after. So they want to like ensure that they get off that because he's been very injury prone, but like he's been a very good player for the Bucks, especially in the title run. It's just that he's just been very injury prone for the past few years. But I don't think it's a terrible trade. I think it's not bad. It's like yes, they could have. I think it's like a okay trade. So like that's what I think. But like I think Kyle Kuzma, he definitely has a championship like experience on him. But like yeah, he's been playing on the Wizards for the past 4 years, who haven't even made the playoffs. So it's like it's like will his habits change or something like that? Because like he was playing a bit of like no like he was playing a kind of basketball where he was like not caring as much. So like that was the thing. So like we'll see how this works out. But I think it's not a high risk trade. I think it's like middle to low risk. So it's like if anything, if it doesn't work out, I don't think it'll be terrible. But it's like yeah, the Bucks. I'm not sure how far they'll go, but like I don't think it's a terrible trade, and I can see why they also did it. But yeah, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I'm out. Peace.